Happy Friday and welcome to the Lazy Redhead. And if you don't know, I am the Lazy Redhead. I feel like every time I do that, it's going to get more and more dramatic. And I'm here for it. This week is basically a kind of catch-up week. And I've called it a week in the life of a part-time artist. The videos that I had planned to do, workshops, etc., they're all taking me a lot longer. I shouldn't be surprised, but it always is the case. You know, we've got deadlines, people. We have deadlines. And I'm also going to update you on a shed load of stuff. I've got some chocolate here. Where do I start? I did write it down. Let me have a look, see what the crack is. Oh no, wrong page. Ah, Artist Life, I've called it. Yeah. Okay, that makes sense. Right, well, I'll talk to you about how I really start my day on the days that I've segregated to being an artist. Well, I get a cup of tea, of course. I know, right? I got an email or a notification saying we're part of the YouTube Partner Program. Can you believe it? Can you even handle it? I didn't anticipate that, by the way. I was just filming and there it was. It came up and I happened to be filming at the time. So I stopped filming because I was too excited. I basically peed myself and I posted on the community tab to say that we were monetized, essentially. Well, the first part was monetized. Now, for those of you who don't have YouTube channels, what this basically means is that monetization now is broken down into two distinct steps, right? The first step being 500 subscribers and over 3,000 watched hours. That's the threshold for the first step of monetization. And what you get with that is the ability to have sort of premium conversations. So I think they're called like super chats, super stickers, and you've also got memberships. So I can set up potentially like a bi-monthly membership scheme via YouTube. The second part of monetization would be your normal 1,000 subscribers with 4,000 watched hours, and that would include AdSense, like paid advertising and all that good stuff, like the normal stuff. Now, I haven't looked into whether my monetization would allow me to start up the affiliate links. I just thought I'd jump on and I was just editing the video and obviously so much has happened. I know. It's really hard to do like a catch-up video because things are moving so fast that I might as well just wait till the day before, but I can't do that because I don't have enough time. Nightmare. Anyway, the affiliate links. I've applied to 3 companies whereby I hope to start using their affiliate links. Number 1 is the Amazon. So obviously I'll get a lot of stuff from Amazon and I've just started to collate all of those affiliate links. They seem to be a lot faster in kind of allowing you to create them. 2, Cass Art. Hopefully I can get on their affiliate program. I have applied, but obviously it's a Sunday that I'm doing this part of this job, so I've got to wait for them to get back to me. And the 3rd is Jackson Art, and I buy a lot of stuff from them as well, and I've applied to them. So I'm waiting on those 2, but I do have some Amazon links, which will be in the description box below. I don't understand it too much. In order for the affiliate program to start working, I think I need 3 purchases via one of the links. Does that make sense? I don't know, but 3 purchases, 3 genuine purchases. Anyway, in order to kind of make that possible, I've had to go back through all of my videos. It is a bore, but I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. It'll be worth it. So that's the other thing, the other piece of advice. If you start a YouTube channel, be prepared to have to make those updates on all of your, you know, archived videos. For example, if you get a website, say a year on, like for me, I'm now having to go through all of my videos and put the link in for my website. Just stuff like that. So just bear that in mind. It can be a bit of a task, but it's important that you do it because it really does make a huge difference, I think. So anyway, I'll get back to it because I'm gonna be here forever. It's going to be a long night. I don't know about super chats and premium chats. I don't know enough about it. The stickers I think are like one-off payments, and I mean, I don't know. I've got to research it. But the memberships I do know a little bit about, because I was thinking having a membership scheme would be ideal right now. I know I've gone back and forth with memberships, patrons, or like paid subscriptions, all this. The God's honest truth is that it's not bad. I think I've gone back and forth with it because I'm just like, oh, I don't know. I don't know. I think it's because I've seen creators do it before, and then their YouTube channel sort of declines, and it makes me grumpy bum when I'm the subscriber. But when you're the creator, I think I have a responsibility to be honest with myself and also connect with you guys in a way that you don't feel obligated to. And that is by not foregoing the quality of my channel. I will be setting up a Patreon, but I'll also be setting up a YouTube membership as well. So that's what's happening. I'm currently in the middle of setting up the Patreon right now. It's quite complicated, or I probably made it more complicated in my head than it actually is, which is obviously what I do. One of my subscribers has been asking me for Discord. Now, Discord is an American thing, and from my knowledge, Discord was always very much a gaming platform for gamers to sort of converse on. When I kind of looked into it a bit more, I did think it was a really great forum to have a more in-depth conversation, and I really enjoyed that prospect because it just opens up a whole new level of interaction with the community. So my Patreon, it has one tier at the moment because I don't know it well enough. I want to try and kind of dip my foot in without going mental. So it's one tier available at £5 a month. I thought that was quite reasonable, with the exclusive video, an extra video. Now that will rotate between some really good stuff. So that will rotate between mini workshops. Now the mini workshops are actually really interesting because the YouTube workshops are quite chunky monkey, but with the Patreon workshops, they only really need to be more like exercises. I've filmed one or two just to kind of get used to it because it's so different to YouTube, and it's quite fun actually. So I've kind of come up with some really great exercises. So there will be monthly mini workshops, mini vlogs. The mini vlogs will be more kind of concentrated, as well as a sketchbook party, which will more than likely take on its own tier at some point because that idea has just expanded into this monster, which I'm so excited about. I know I keep interrupting. Oh my god, I've still got grass in my hair. Oh my god, I've got grass in my hair. I'll explain that later. Yeah, I keep interrupting. I'm so sorry. I know it's a bloody nightmare, but there's so much going on all at once, and I'm a very spontaneous individual. With regards to the sketchbook party, it had expanded into something so amazing. I was so excited about it that I decided not only to keep it on the Patreon, but actually use the sketchbook party as the entire premise for a YouTube membership also. So there is a YouTube membership available now. It's $2.99 a month, that one, but that is called the Sketchbook Party, and everything sketchbook party related fabulousness will also be on there. What day is it today? It's now Monday, so you see what I mean? It's like all over the place. I'm so sorry, but this is what my week is like usually. I'm just kind of darting in and out, and I know Debbie is going to be like, how on earth is she finding the time? Well, there is an update on that will be coming soon. So I'll let you get back to this little scallywag, and I'll probably interrupt you again in just a mo. It's part of the job. It's what it's like. I know, sorry. So ultimately, the sketchbook party would be everything concerning sketchbook practice, and that will also include workshops, exclusive sketchbook tours and all that good stuff, right? That's kind of the exclusive monthly video, as well as downloadable goodies. So at the moment, for example, I've got the reference sheet, the PDF reference sheet on my website for a fee of £2.50, and all those funds will go towards making the YouTube workshops bigger and better, more materials, all that good stuff. So that's what that will fund. Ultimately, with a Patreon scheme, you'll get those included with all your other gubbins. So there's that, as well as other stuff, other fabulous things that I've been able to kind of come up with. Discord, as I've said, there'll be access to a Discord conversation. Those conversations will take place weekly, and I think they include video and like audio and stuff, which I'm so excited about. It'd be great to see you all like in real life, and I'll be like, hello. And there'll be early access to Did You Know, so you'll more than likely get the Did You Know a week before everyone else, and voting privileges. There's lots of questions that I always have. So that's my Patreon, and I'm going to be launching that in the next sort of few weeks, maybe a month. It depends, right? I need to try and start earning a sustainable living each month. The website has been amazing. People have donated and things, and I can't thank everyone enough. It fills me with such love and gratitude whenever I receive an order. And it's not that it hasn't been successful, it's just that I need that core, remember we were talking about a while ago about creating like multiple income revenues. That's kind of what I'm trying to galvanize now. It's more important than ever because I've made the decision to give up my job. I know. Now, it might be premature. I understand that this might be a premature decision on my part to give up my job without necessarily having that sustainable income. But the reason this has kind of come to pass essentially is because, say this is the goal and I'm sort of here and I've got another way to go, right? Now, in order for me to really kind of go for it, I need the time. The time is the commodity right now, because I can't set up things like Patreon or, fully commit to all these ideas that will inevitably create that sustainable income unless I have the time to do it. My time right now is maxed out. It is so much work. And then obviously, creating the art as well, and you need to be in the mood for that. We all know what that is like when you're just feeling a bit crappy and you're drained and you're tired and everything. You've got lots to think about. I feel beyond my capacity, and the last few weeks have been very, very difficult. Well, the last few months actually, there's no bloody weeks, a few months have been extremely difficult, and I've had to be honest with myself. Well, I say that, my husband has been trying to convince me that this is probably the way to go for some time now, for the past 6 months, I'll be honest. And I've always kind of pushed against it. At the end of the day, if I'm genuinely serious about my goal and I'm honest with myself, it is a massive risk for me to do this, and I'm fully aware of the risk that I'm taking. Ultimately though, I believe in myself that I'm willing to take the risk on myself. Tell you what, the reason I believe in myself is because over a year ago, I had no channel. 2 years ago, measly years, I had no channel and I had no art, no practice, nothing. And in less than 2 years, I've got a channel, the most amazing, committed community I could have ever have asked for. Being self-employed is scary. It's very scary, and I'm petrified, right? But ultimately, no one is going to work harder for you than you. I've proven that. I'm slightly wired. Not gonna lie. I am giving up my job and I'm doing it. I'm taking this plunge. I am putting my faith in myself. I'm gambling on myself. I'm a sure bet. And I understand that it is scary. I'm freaking out. And I know it's going to be a long, hard road, but it's one that I've been on for the last year and a half. And I do not regret a single bloody step. But what I'm going to do now is I'm probably going to go and film some more Patreon stuff because I'm excited about that. I'm trying not to be overwhelmed. I'm feeling so overwhelmed with it all because it's all happening at once, and I'm trying to just go, right, this is your set of tasks and you're going to do it in this order, and You're going to keep your proverbial crap together whilst you do it. And then one day at a time situation. And yeah, just trying to go, it's okay. Everything's fine. Chill. Chocolate. Nightmare. Right. So yeah, can't believe it. So much going on. Shout out. Amelia put a gallery entry in. Thank you so much, Amelia. Your work is absolutely stunning. I mean, have you seen this? You know, I love a tree and those colours I'm vibing those colours. And actually you've inspired some work that I'm doing now, just in terms of the colours. Absolutely stunning. You really geared me up. So thank you so much, Amelia, for your email, your beautiful email. Oh, what day is it? I don't know what day it is. The camera, I remember to say, actually, the camera died. And for some reason, I had no idea. But I went to charge up the batteries the other day and I didn't actually switch the outlet on. So I had no charged batteries. So this is kind of what it's like. I'm just sort of trying to steal hours. A lot of my content is created in the morning before I start work, and I would say in the evening when I finish work, but I never really finish work because being contacted. So it's usually the morning that really doesn't as many interruptions. So but that will be a thing of the past soon. It will be a thing of the past. I'll be able to concentrate and schedule and know that I can fully commit to each phase. So yeah, sorry, I think I was giving a shout out to Amelia and her mum for recommending my channel. So thanks, Amelia, for emailing me. And thanks to Amelia's mum for recommending my channel. Actually, I've got another shout out to do. I haven't really woken up yet, I'm so sorry, but I have to get it done now because I haven't given up my position just yet. And I know that the phone is about to go crazy. I'm gonna make myself a cup of tea in a minute as well, so you can come with. B&W to colour, so black and white to colour. They're linked down below. Thank you for binging my channel, you little binger. As promised, I'm gonna give you a shout out because you've been more than helpful. So one thing that they had advised I do was, I've got a Facebook page and I have an Instagram, specifically with like my photography and my photographs, coming up with a way of like posting images and posting visuals and then getting the community involved and asking them to respond to the image. And I think that's a really great idea. I'm gonna do it on a platform like Facebook, and I'm probably gonna launch that on here at some point when I've got myself into a bit more of a groove. So thank you. And do you know what? You've commented so much and given me such great ideas. Let's go and get a cup of tea. Are you tired as well? I have an order to bag and tag this morning, so we're going to do that now, and yeah, we'll just get on with that. order ready to go to a hopefully very happy customer. Thank you for your orders. They mean more than you know. They really do. All of the people that have made purchases and orders and donations through Treat Me to a Cuppa. It would not have been possible for me to give up my job, as risky as it is, and go full pout on this for at least a few months had it not been for your generosity and support. It just wouldn't have been possible. It's been a bit of a hectic week, really. It's been a week to me, but if you're not seeing the full week, it would just be too much, too traumatizing for you. It'll be far too traumatizing for you, but I hope this week hasn't been too mental. I do hope next week to get a workshop thrice workshop out for you. It is under construction. It's just obviously with time kind of being limited and priority jobs falling in front of the workshop, I just need to make sure I'm, you know, dealing with the closest crocodiles to the boat. That's what needs to happen at the moment. And with this transition, it's going to be a few bumps, all right? I'm not saying I'm going to get it right. I'm just saying, believe me, I am trying my hardest to make the transition as smooth as possible. Next week also you've got a Did You Know, which is, did you know that an artist was thought to be a prolific serial killer? That should be out on Saturday. Now I'm saying should because I am up to my little eyeballs in affiliate links, thumbnails. You'll see how crazy it's gotten in just a second. I did get a small window of what some of my week has been like, and it's a mess. I'll see you next week. Mwah! FYI, these are the sort of things that you have to do when you have a YouTube channel. I'm making a thumbnail. As you know, I'm going through all of my archived videos, and I've just realised that this is highly pigmented ink. This is going to stain my face. We're committed now, guys. We're committed now. So I've got to make sure the background is... I'll be back in a minute. Oh, am I orange? Am I more orange? No? Okay. You'll find yourself in predicaments like that, so make sure you don't have deliveries, because you will have to answer the door in whatever ensemble you've managed to get yourself into. Number 2, make sure that the stuff you're putting on your face, if that's indeed what you end up doing, it's not highly pigmented, permanent, all that good stuff. You think to yourself, oh, well, that goes without saying. Well, obviously it doesn't, because I just did it. I'm sure there's gonna be more.